Okay.
Let me know once the link is in the chat. I'm going to send it to a bunch of people as well.
Hold on, I'm also changing it to like all of the scheduled posts. Oh, yeah.
We have audience.
And then Chuck said there was sound. Woohoo! We should have done that a while ago. My God. Oh, right. Yay! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so exciting. Okay. All right.
People, I don't know if people can see me right now, but you can hear me. I'm just resending the link to my family and my friends. Give me a moment.
Okay. Whew. All right. Hold on. Okay. It's been a very stressful 42 minutes.
Amen. I'm also being almost scared from a wall because my devices are being used as cameras, so I don't have access to them fully. And my watch just froze. Okay, I got it to most of the people I could think of.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. So I sent it on the Discord to a bunch of people. I also sent it to on our Twitter. I put that in there. I also changed all of our scheduled posts. So hopefully people come to the right link. There's really not much that I can do for the past stuff at this point. So
Yeah, I mean, hopefully most people, if they go to the link, see the stream's not there, and they go to our page, they'll see the live thing, so they'll join. Woo!
really? Okay.
I don't know which camera to thumbs up right now.
Yes. We really appreciate it. Yes.
I have a Christmas party after this. I'm going to be drinking
I
a
have
lot.
an open bottle of wine, so I might just pour myself a glass. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, count us down. Let's go.
Yes, of course. So yes, so today we are baking for the archives. We have done no baking and no archives so far, but we are very excited to get started. So we are baking some festive treats. Both Drew and I are, the rules were basically you must bake a dozen spice cupcakes, decorate them however you want. And so we each went with our own designs and our own recipes. We each also have our own approach. So that'll be really interesting as that we'll walk you through as we go. And the whole point today really is to kind of make a little bit of fun of ourselves while hopefully people donate to the archives, which is one of the largest queer archives in the world, the largest in Canada. And the whole point is to try to help them a little bit so that we can give back to our community, especially after all of the generosity that we've been so grateful to receive from our listeners. So thank you so much. And let's have fun, okay? Like the last 45 minutes have been a little touch and go, but honestly, let's just go ahead and have fun today.
Exactly.
Yep. Woo! Okay. Can people still
Do
hear?
it. Okay, but okay, I need 150 grams of unsalted butter. I opened this the wrong way. Great.
Amazing. We do want to double check that. Okay, so I will walk you through. So basically, I do want to mention that because I am who I am, I printed all of my recipes. And not only did I print them, I laminated them. So that's a thing that happened. I also did all of my measurements by weight. And for decoration, I am baking some gingerbread cookies.
Yeah, I love that you decided, oh, we have a stressful baking competition. How can I make it easier? Bake more things?
I figured that if I can bake this, it'll add a little bit of difficulty to this. And so it's giving me like more points, like more possibilities of winning.
But so more possibilities of failure.
Really, really quick.
Sorry, I heard someone, what, really, really quick?
This cookie dough.
Oh, you're making a quick cookie dough. Sorry, I thought it was a very quick, like, stop, I need to say something.
No, sorry.
And I love how we got the audio back just in time for me to turn on the electric mixer that's gonna be nice and loud.
Woohoo! Well, maybe you want to mute yourself for that.
I made sure it's as far from the microphone as I can. If it is too loud, someone in the chat say something and Rochelle will shut me up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Butterfingers. And then I need sugar. 150 grams of brown sugar. How much brown sugar do I have left?
I also had to remind Drew. I was like, Drew, please just remember that that we are broadcasting, which means that we won't have access to like our tech. So you need to have like printed recipes.
Yep. So I ran out yesterday to print all my recipes.
Yeah, because otherwise that would have been an interesting thing. Although it would have been like a win for me, but I felt like that's not how I want to win.
I mean, I would have written them down by hand beforehand or something really messy and made more mistakes. I spent yesterday like pre-measuring, so I knew how many things. Not like measuring things, but like making sure I knew how to measure my stuff. Okay.
Where's the half teaspoon? Half a teaspoon. Allspice. Allspice. All right. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to walk you through what I'm doing a little bit. I am making a cookie dough for my gingerbread cookies. Historically, gingerbread cookies have gone very wrong for me.
Really? So
Yeah.
not only did you opt to make an extra thing, but a thing that you know you've had trouble with in the past.
I don't know what I was thinking doing this, honestly. Like, this is just like beyond my reasoning as a human being.
I love it. I'll take all the advantages I can get.
All right, cloves. Okay, so we've got all of this now. I'm going to whisk. So, Drew, what are you making?
So right now I'm just starting with the dough base for my cupcakes. I am doing a I'm sorry, I'm not sure which camera to be looking at. It's always the issue with this setup, I can't see my own camera. So let me know if I'm in the right camera. But I am making a yeah. Oh. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. You could switch to the better camera, but that's another story. Yes, I'm valid point. Let's not mess with a good thing. So I'm going for a simple cinnamon gingerbread flavored brown sugar cupcake with a buttercream frosting. My ambitions are a little bit lower set. I didn't want to do my usual extend myself and mess something up. I wanted a very nice, simple, and delicious fluffy cupcake, but I wanted to put my effort into the decorating. When we get to the decorating phase, you will see I have a fun little unique decoration concept that for the people who are viewing who are fans of Supernatural, I know not everyone here is a Supernatural listener or Carrying Wayward listener who's joining us, hopefully. One of the characters has a particular fondness for a certain dessert, so I'll be emulating the design of said dessert on the cupcakes to kind of do a fun little treat for them. And that's what I got. I just got to get my...
Maybe if we're feeling brave, we can try changing different cams. Like, let's
be here measuring my sugar properly.
Brave, just saying. Because we did do all of this work in terms of doing a setup, just saying, too.
Yeah, right. You know what? Yeah, at some point, we'll see what happens. The sugar, a little too much. Mixer. I'm about to put my mixer on too, so it's not going to be a very fun few minutes. Mixer on now.
Yay! I'm back. Are you able to show like my counter cam or no? I almost believe you, Rochelle. Almost. Right. Yeah. My son keeps telling me that I should apply to like because Canada has like I was gonna say Canada, but Canada has like an equivalent of Bake Off. It's like the Great Canadian Baking Show, and so it's a thing. And I'm like, he's like, I'm like, oh honey, That's nice. And two, I don't think I bought molasses. I think we're gonna have to go with whatever we do. Yeah. 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 Oh my god. Just so you understand, I am going to whip again, so you may want to do whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I've been back for a while. I thought people could hear me this whole time. Oh, it's all good. No, I off for a bit, get together some other things. Yeah, that's real fun weather. The wind. I had a friend of mine was flying into town on Monday from Toronto. They had to fly 2 hours to Halifax, circle for 2 hours, and do 2 hours back because they wouldn't land. It was that bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, geez. Oh, that like was a worst experience. Just a bit one.
Yeah, no, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I go back to whipping a little bit myself, so we'll have to mute me for a little bit, but I'm still good for a few moments. I also realized I spilt sugar on the floor. It's very slippery in my baking area. Very dangerous. My wife is also out wrapping gifts right now. I'm going back to whipping for a little bit, so if you want to mute me, everyone, I apologize.
I can go back to talking. That's amazing. Oh my god, I don't have that much to say. I will say that so far this cookie dough is looking good. I'm actually pretty happy with it. That's fine. Okay, so add the flour mixture to the wet ingredients, which I had to add less flour because I didn't buy enough molasses, so that's awesome. And on low heat, fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. Can you tell us a little bit like how much we're at in terms of the raising money and stuff? Oh my god, this dough looks amazing. I'm very happy with it. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, so two plastic wrap. Woo! Oh, yeah, really hot. Also, I do have to say that I am using the Canadian winter in order to be like a little bit not more efficient. Let's put it that way. So what I'm doing is that I'm gonna be putting this on our in my like second freezer, meaning outside. So I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, look at this dough! Look at how beautiful it looks. Blair, so this is gonna be one. Also, I don't know if Jeremy is on this live stream right now, but I have been watching the X Files, and I have so many thoughts. Are you kidding me? For real? No way! Oh my god! Yeah. What was it? Because we tried reaching out to them, but nobody ever got back to us because like, what is it? It's like they have it's a 1% right, or something like that. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's a good, yeah, it's a good thing to do. So I'm gonna be putting my beautiful cookie dough outside, but look at it, it's so pretty. I don't think I've ever gotten cookie dough this pretty before for gingerbread cookies. All right. Okay. Yes. That's exactly what I said earlier. You didn't hear me clearly. Now, large bowl with your ingredients. Ow! 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 Oh, it's hot. So I have to say that I also included cleanup actions in my to-do list. So that because I don't have like unlimited supplies like they do in Bake Off, and I was like, I need to like make sure that I have my items when I need them. So I'm using this, and the rest is soaking until I can then clean it up. Okay, so step 1 is done. Step 2, make the cupcakes. Drew, where are you at?
I have just finished my batter. I'm about to start scooping them into the paper cups.
Amazing.
The problem is just getting all the dough off of the mixer before I lick the mixer clean.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Weird. What? Are we still on? What's going on?
I think
We're still on. Okay, so we can continue.
Yeah, Belle lost her audio for a second. So anyone,
I don't think I have ever like this in a kitchen, y'all. Like this is a lot. Like
just getting all this really sticky, gooey batter off of my mixer. Yeah, I hear you.
Butter, brown sugar.
Yeah, so my big issue, I think I started saying this earlier, is I forgot I was out of brown sugar, so I only had enough for the batter, so I had to adjust my frosting on the fly.
I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, Drew. I didn't buy enough molasses for what I was planning on doing, so I also had to do some adjustments on the fly.
It's just like real bake-off. Things don't always go exactly as planned, even when you plan them.
I mean, I feel like maybe one thing I should have done is practice this bake, but
yeah, I had that thought too, but I also thought it'd be more fun if we didn't. Where did my spare mixing bowl go? I'm not using it anymore.
Oh, that's unfortunate that they can't hear you. She is talking with her lovely, lovely voice. The mixer covered in thick brown ooze. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Brown ooze better than black ooze.
I mean, it is unfortunate. I thought that talking and doing this would be a lot easier than it actually is.
Oh no, honestly, you've been chatting so much, it's given me so much time to think, but like, I'm just sort of thinking, this is always the part I find the worst with making cupcakes. Again, I'm not sure which camera I'm looking at here again, I apologize. But it's the scooping into the cups. What is, I can never do this part nicely. It's always a big mess.
I see, I see. Rochelle, I'm going to be whipping, so if you want to mute me, we can do that.
Yeah, and I'm just scooping cups, so you can change my camera to make it easy to see me, and then you can also leave me on loud. Okay, I'm just trying to scoop these little cupcakes into their cupcake trays and get them in the oven. And then I can start on my frosting and then frost them, let them cool long enough that I can frost them without any issues, so that I can then decorate them without making a mess. That is way too. Nope, get off the spoon. Too much filling. Do scooping cupcakes into cupcake trays. That's what I'm doing. I'm scooping cupcakes into cupcake trays. We're almost halfway there after everything. That's insane. Oh, thank you. I'm also assuming I'm on the wide cam so they can see me, right, Rochelle? Try the wide. Get risky. Let's do it. There's so much to see on the wide cam.
Production meetings go, where Michelle's like, oh, I think we should be doing this, and Drew's like, do it, do it, do it.
I had influence. I'm the Crowley on your shoulder. I'm the Palpatine on your shoulder, the little Crowley in the corner of your mind.
Mute me, I'm gonna be whipping.
Treated flour, you can get some bad. To live dangerously on my delicious bakes, and oh, I've ruined this one. No. Get in the cup. No, I've been chatting. I just took a second to breathe because I got something from brown sugar in my frosting still. Yeah. You're trying it? We're going to try to go for the wide cam, get a better shot of my gorgeous Christmas pants, and see what I'm doing for a better angle. I love how panicked Rochelle is over this, just switching a camera. I mean, give her.
I think that's a whole half cup. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Oh, yay! I have no clue. There, oh my God, so much cleaning up to do after this. Yeah, same, honestly. Love that. I only have one set. I only have one set of everything, honestly. Like I have 2 bowls and that's it. Like okay. All right. So okay. Well, I mean, so long as they can hear us, I guess that's important. Okay. My ingredients. Okay, so that's good. Your cupcakes are in the oven? I'm almost done my batter. So now, whew, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I think our cupcakes are gonna go in the oven like with only a few minutes difference. I think that's great. That's great. I'm very excited about that. Sorry? Mine are baking for 18 to 21 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna be able to. Where are you cooling yours? Oh, but okay, same. You made fun of me earlier. Teaspoon of baking powder, cinnamon. It's because so I was making a joke at one point that like my cat I should have named Clochette Cinnamon because it feels like she is like cinnamon. She's spicy, you know, and she is. She just is. That's just who she is as a kitty. And
Mhm.
and I was trying to say cinnamon one day and I just could not, and it came out like cinnamon.
We all have those days when
Funny.
we can't say cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Okay, now I need 200 grams of butter. So I'm starting my buttercream.
It's gonna be clovey. Oh, actually, funny story. So Rochelle's mom makes the world's best like baked ham. Okay, like I don't care what anybody says. I have never had a better baked ham than Rochelle's mom's. And every year that she would make it and I would have it, I would always get the freaking cloves, like because she would put like whole cloves in, and every year I would just bite into this delicious bite of baked ham and get like this clove. So now she's like, what is it? I think one year she put it like ground because she felt bad for me.
Okay, so question for everybody, and I'm going to admit something for myself here. Who didn't know you're supposed to take the cloves out and not eat them whole?
I mean, you can eat them whole if you want to, but I find it to be kind of overwhelming. I can't taste anything after that.
Yeah, I didn't know that part. So one of our friends, the wife and I, one of our friends makes a Brazilian dessert called brigadeiro that I love. And you pop them with a clove, and I did not know you were supposed to remove the clove before eating it. So nice and silly for me. All right, I got my butter for my buttercream here, so I chop it up a little bit so it can continue to melt while I go clean the mixing bowl that needs to be cleaned, because mixing bowl for the mixer, I've only got one clearly. So stick to the wide for the most part, I think, just because I think I'll be a little more. Oh, if you switch to my wide, you lose my sound. Okay. Hello. Sorry about that. Well, I'm gonna be mixing in a few. I'm gonna be washing dishes for a moment, so I'm gonna be off camera unless you're on the wide, and then I'm gonna be mixing, so I'll be muted for a bit. You can stick to the wide for a little bit there and keep in Zoom. Oh, just licking a spoon on the side of the sink while I clean dishes.
I am ready to put my cupcake batter into the cupcake liners. Why did I put the little gold? Look at how pretty they are. All right, we need to make 12, right?
Yep. I made 14. I have a backup too.
Oh, a backup too. I didn't think about that. I made my recipe specifically so that it would make 12.
Yeah, so did I, but it always happens I have extra.
Yeah, I think that was probably the smarter idea. Oh, well. Ooh. Also, for anybody wondering why I'm so nervous about this is because people have been asking me, okay, sorry, we need to but
yeah, go ahead, let's do this now.
Sorry, somebody's at my door. Okay. I'm assuming, oh my God, yes. That's another story. But first, let's talk about Drew. Because that's been really funny to me is that people are like, well, I didn't even know that Drew baked. And I'm like, Drew is an excellent baker. He just is less posting pictures than I am. That's all.
Yeah, I have a tendency to bake for like very like niche events or like specific things, or very late at night, and I forget to post things.
Forget.
Eat them too quickly.
Are you
perhaps I'll for a bit and do it. I need to clean my mixing bowl for the icing sugar time.
Oh my goodness! Of course. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, Rochelle, if you want, so I'm going to be on the wide cam for a little bit, just because I'm going to be cleaning and mixing. So you can put me on mute and wide cam me for a little bit. No, that's all going to be on the mixer anyway, so I'll be muted anyways. So figure while I'm on mute, people can at least see what I'm doing instead of looking at a bowl of butter.
Okay, so I guess that means that I'm here entertaining you guys. So then the second thing that I also want to tell you about is that because I live far away from a lot of my family, one thing that my dad has started doing, because like he used to like buy some presents and then send them, but then it would cost like a fortune in shipping, and it was just like, anyway, it was just kind of a pain for everybody. And so we started like Amazon lists, which, you know, of course we don't want to encourage Amazon necessarily, but in this particular case, honestly, it is one of the only ways that we have found to send each other gifts for a reasonable price. So I sent him like a wish list, and he's like, yeah, so I bought a couple things off of there. Like, can you tell me like when you get a confirmation? I'm like, I don't get a confirmation like when you send stuff like from this list, you know? And so he's like, so I guess we'll just like cross our fingers and hope that it works. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. All right, cupcakes in the oven. We just got a $100 donation. What? Oh my goodness, you guys, we are just shy of $350. Like I didn't even think we would get there at all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everybody. Like if you've donated like a small amount, big amount, like thank you so much. Like it really means a lot. Thank you. Oh my God.
That's so crazy.
I can't. Okay, I need to clean up real quick because this is just a lot. Oh, that was clean. Okay, well, it's not clean anymore.
Oh, hello everyone. Sorry, I'm putting my butter in for the buttercream. I just wanted to also shout out, I heard about that donation. I can hear everything even when I'm on mute, which is kind of obvious, but in case you didn't put it together. Oh my God, that's so cool. I'm so excited. whoever that was, and everyone who's involved, and everyone who's here. Just thank you so much. You were all so amazing. Mwah.
Thank you so much. Like,
right,
we are a little distracted right now, but I am overwhelmed with gratitude.
Yeah. Ooh, sure.
Ask super nice
anyone want to get people to ask questions of us, and we can answer them while we're baking.
Ooh, yes. What would you like us to hear? What would you like to hear us answer as questions? Keep in mind that Drew hasn't seen past like season. Where are we? Season 7. I was like, I was say season 5. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, we're almost done season 7. We're over halfway, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. Rochelle is going to be reading questions. So write them in the chat. Rochelle is going to read us the questions. We can hear Rochelle perfectly, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, so it'll be our.
Oh yes, sorry. Thank you, Rochelle. What episode am I most excited for Drew to see? I am very excited to get to the mark because I can't say much about that, but I am very excited to get to the mark because I am very excited to see your reaction to the biblical character that gets omitted in that storyline. And the one that gets invented out of nowhere.
So it gets omitted?
Okay.
Like they just scrap a character?
They literally just change an entire biblical storyline.
Oh yeah, no.
Michelle is cackling, she knows. "45 minutes. So how much time do we have left?
Out of what? I lost track of.
We have an hour and a half left. Oh my god, that's great. That's amazing. You know what? Maybe do I wait for the cookies?
Yeah, I'm just literally baking and putting icing together. Get my fresh, brand new icing sugar open. Ooh, ah, beautiful icing sugar. And yeah, hello. Just measuring my icing sugar.
Yeah.
It's always the fear too, because I lean over to do this to like talk to you guys on the camera, and Rochelle decides to randomly change cameras. It's just my butt. Yeah. But we know from now on to fix that for the future. So everyone knowing for the future will have a better camera angle for me. This was my secondary camera, became my primary by mistake. 200 grams of icing sugar. Let's get that measured out. Let me just reset my. Note to self: I need a better kitchen. This thing's old and grody and terrible. That's why I can't use it.
Okay, Thank you. I was planning on baking the cookies after, but the cookie dough is just not cold enough. I was hoping that it was going to be colder outside. So I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to start with the cream cheese frosting, and that way that'll be done.
Oh, you're doing a cream cheese frosting?
Yeah, baby. I'm making cream cheese frosting. Did I put the...
Yeah, baby was so amazing. Oh, no. I am a sucker for cream cheese frosting. People who know me know that.
I almost decided to make the, what is it called? The one that I've been making lately, like the Swiss meringue buttercream with cream cheese.
Oh.
It's too soft for what I want to do.
I was debating a sour cream icing for this, but I backed out for buttercream because I'm kind of in the mood for it too.
Okay. How much?
Rochelle, if you want to mute me for a little bit, I am going to go to the mixer, so...
Sorry, I'm the only one here, right? Okay. So far in season seven, um, I think. I mean, I'm a sucker for like Sam's Demon Blood arc because I find it to be so compelling, and anyway, I find it so sad that there's no real remnant of it in the later seasons. Like, I really love that. I find that it works really well for Dean's character, for Cass's character, and just for moving the show along. Um, like I said, one that I'm really excited to get to is the Mark, because that I find also works really well for a lot of different characters and for moving the show along. And yeah, I can't say, but I have another one that I'm excited to get to. Yeah, yeah. Is there any other questions that I can answer while I make frosting? Yeah, ask us questions. We're here. We're here. We're here. Actually, one storyline that I do enjoy, or like one thread, because it's not a storyline, but it's a little thread that we're seeing, is Sam with food. Like, I've been thinking a lot about it this time around, and it's just like it gets deeper and deeper, like the more you think about it, and I kind of love it. What did I need to whip after that? Oh, favorite one-off character from season seven? Not a one-off. Um, Not a one-off. Oh my god. Um, of course, I love all of them, but maybe what comes to mind. Actually, well, most compelling, I would say, because he's mean. And he's an antagonist. But the I forget his name, but the guy in Repo Man, I found him so compelling. Oh, and no. Yeah, the guy in Repo Man. I love that character. Like, again, I wish we had seen more of stuff like that. We do get a little bit of that later, but the character that gets to do that is just. Anyway, I have thoughts about that too. But moving on. Do you want to give me another one before I move on to whipping? Yeah. Rochelle through the questions that are coming in, and she's just like selecting one that she thinks will work well. Maybe she can also like save them somewhere in case we have another like little lull. Okay. Oh, but no, no, you can't ask me to choose. That's like Sophie's choice. I love them both. I love them both. I just actually, I'm going to change the topic because this question is very exciting. But I just watched an X Files episode today where I was like, oh, so this is where the Trickster episode comes from. Like, oh my God, it's so good. And I was laughing. I never thought that I would laugh watching the episode. I wondered the same thing. I'm like, do I like the serious episodes or the funny episodes the most? And I don't think I have to choose. I, you know, like many things in my life, I refuse to choose.
I'm nearly done mixing, so we'll be able to switch off for audio in a second.
Yeah, when you're done. So when Drew is done mixing, I'm gonna start mixing so that he can entertain you guys for a little bit. Oh, it's a chocolate frosting? Are you kidding me? Of course you can. You can do whatever you want, actually.
You made it sound like I insulted you almost.
Oh, kitty! Oh, yes.
Oh no.
When we were waiting for, trying to figure out the sound, or maybe it was before, but one of the cats like, completely entirely. Oh my god, is he touching the ingredients? Oh my god. Oh, I'm nervous now. Like, oh my god.
You can I can be unmuted. Here, have some milk. Sure, I'm gonna have a glass of milk with my cat, but I'm ready to answer some questions. Yeah, of course. So I feel like the easy answer for my favorite one-off character season 7 so far would likely be Garth, but I've been made aware that he does return. So he's not really a one-off. But I have watched, while we have not released the episode yet, is the Leviathan who doesn't really like other Leviathans that I'm with. I can't remember his name. He's the assistant to the real estate agent who they fight, but he like sides with the brothers because he wants to eat another Leviathan, and it's really funny. I don't know. I believe he might be mixed. I don't think he's a purebred per se. We adopted him kind of last minute, weirdly. Long story. But I had to guess it's a very good possibility given the color and the fur length. Yeah. His name is Pono. He's a good little boy. He likes his milk and apparently my leftover sugar mixture. Okay, so the question is serious versus funny episodes. I feel like serious episodes give us so much more to discuss and learn, but I am such a softie for the funny episodes. I think, again, to cop out a little bit, there are some episodes that are very funny that do get across a very important message and can be very serious. Looking at season 7 as a great example, it would be Sam dealing with clowns. Again, it's murder. It's a surprisingly dark villain, but the episode also contains someone being impaled by a bloody unicorn, and that is comedy gold while being a pretty heavy episode. So I'll lean for the comedy episodes, and I am looking forward to a few comedy episodes. I know we're coming up in the near future. Well, I say near future, in the next 7 seasons. So. But yeah, I'm a sucker for the funny ones. They get me good. So it's really funny. Just a little behind the scenes. Sorry, my oven timer just off. How are my cupcakes looking? They still look a little too damp for me. 1 second. A little bit longer. I was going to say, it's a little funny, Rochelle, is while the audience can't hear you and I can hear you, so only they can hear me right now, I can still hear Mary mixing. So while I'm listening to you, I'm just hearing the mixer in the background, which is really funny. So it's like really loud and like I can almost hear you. So is there another question? I apologize. Ooh, I gotta say the Sam dealing with Lucifer currently. I know it's not a beloved storyline, but I'm liking Sam more and more as a character because of it. So it has really kind of turned me like from a, like I didn't like again like I know season 6 and 7 kind of get like a little less love, and while season 6 really was kind of a weird period, season 7 dealing with Sam and Lucifer has been a lot more enjoyable. Up until then, I think my answer would have probably been the Demon Blood arc, as much as it's kind of like the big one. It did pose kind of a good like separation of the brothers and a reconnection of them. And I kind of like seeing Sam take his own journey, only realizing he needed the support since he needed. And I feel like the Lucifer arc is just doing that same thing, but better, a little more concise. So I enjoyed that one quite. I'm going to time it a little bit while I continue to entertain. 7 minutes, milk I'm done with. Both be out of the way. So at this point, I'm just waiting for the cupcakes to finish. They're still a little gooier than I'd like them to be before they get cooled. But I got a frosting here that looks about ready. Rochelle, unmute Mary. I don't know if you can hear that, but Mary's back.
Woohoo! And in about 20 minutes, we're also going to have, so Rochelle, you're going to have to brace yourself, but in about 20 minutes, we're going to have some special guests coming to see us.
Let's see how that goes.
Friends, we are coming on the, wait, can you say that again, Rochelle? Oh, we have 1 hour and 20 minutes left. We are coming up on the 1 hour mark. Woo! Okay, my cupcakes are baked.
Now, mine said they were baked and they are still very gooey. I'm getting a little worried here.
Oh, no. 18, oh, that's not good.
Yep, we'll see how they come out in a few more minutes. Again, it's at 15 to 20. It's been just shy of 20 now.
All right. Friends, I think that for the first time in my life, my father actually came through.
What was that?
I just said, I think that for the first time in my life, my father actually came through. One of the things that I put on my Amazon wish list was like a grid like this, and I'm going to be able to use it today. Cool, my cupcakes.
That.
It's funny to you because you know my dad. Oh goodness. Okay. All right. So, just a quick recap of where I'm at. Drew, I've heard you like answering some lovely questions, and I can tell that like there's some stuff that I'm like, oh my god, like me. I'm almost done with my cream cheese frosting. I'm just gonna put it in a piping bag soon.
See, I don't have piping bags. I'm doing the Ziploc trick.
I mean, oh, this is a bit. Well, I'm gonna have to put the cream in. I didn't want to put the cream in, but I'm gonna have to. It's almost like that person knew what their recipe was gonna have to be like. Oh well, I was wrong. All right, add that and see what that looks like. So that's very thick. That's not gonna be fun to eat. All right, so. Do you have any more questions for me, Rochelle? We can answer together.
Yeah, I'm here too. We can answer together.
About the what?
Joe and Ellen?
Oh, Where do I start? Yeah, so sorry. Thank you, Rochelle. What would we change about the Joe and Ellen plot?
I would make their deaths worth something and not,
right.
Basically excuse to give the brothers an emotion versus making them actual characters with plot and a relevance and a life outside of the show and their one-offness to the boys.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the issue, right? Like, I wish that their death had meant more than it actually did, because, like we talked about, like, nothing really came of that. That was really upsetting. Then, oh my God, what is happening with it? I'm not used to buttercream icing anymore. Like,
oh my, so good! I'm so happy. So I think with the Joe and Ellen thing, we had a friend of the show sent in a voicemail or a message regarding it. He had pointed out how it reminded him of the death of Vision in the Marvel saga.
right.
Because essentially it's the death of a character, like ultimately to sacrifice themselves, but in the end, the sacrifice doesn't pay out, which is a really weird thing to see. Normally a hero self-sacrificing is kind of the ultimate, like they're going to save the day with their sacrifice.
Yeah.
The issue I have, though, is Vision was a fully fleshed out regular character who we had an attachment to outside of just being a sidekick or a one-off. So when Ellen and Joe do it, it's impactful in the moment, but in the long run, I don't feel like they were given enough screen time and connection and worth to make their death not feel kind of like unearned. If that makes sense.
No, I agree with you. I think it's yeah. I think I would have given them more screen time, particularly to Joe, especially after like what they did to her with Sam. Well, with Sam, with Ruby. I wish we'd had more screen time with her about that to kind of like. I fucked up. Okay.
Oh no! What happened?
Thank God I had two. I didn't put my piping tip in.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting the piping tip in after the fact, like an idiot.
Okay. Oh my God. What an idiot. Okay.
Oh, yeah, covered in frosting doing this. Oh no!
Let's move a little bit more. Boom.
Oh no! My hands are covered in frosting. Whatever will I do with them? Now. Oh no! You can't eat frosting. My cat is legit just in my sink licking the bowl.
Oh my God, Drew. Put it away.
He's just like his father. I saw him so well.
Rochelle, where are we up to the fundraising? $313. Do we think we can make it to 325 in the next like 10 minutes or so?
I believe in it. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, my schedule's clear. I'm good.
I mean, there's no choice. I mean, I'm not going to be ready for. Ah! I mean, we're going to get there. My question is more like, I can't do this like if we have our time cut by 45 minutes. Okay. Like, don't take time away from me. Okay.
Basically, what Rochelle's saying does, what you can't hear, is we're going to extend this stream a little bit so that we have time to actually do the full bake and not cut ourselves off early. So where we originally said this was going to run till 4 p.m. Eastern, it'll run till 4:30 p.m. Eastern. You get an extra 30 minutes of us. Ah!
Oh my God, poor you guys.
Yeah. Also, my like the tip for this like piping bag is like too narrow, and I'm now regretting it. But we're gonna see what happens.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to swear. Oh my God. Ah! It has devolved into chaos. Thank you for questions.
I'm just standing in the oven now.
I mean, listen, we were just talking about that not too long ago, weren't we? Yes, isn't Bugs, despite all of its flaws, like one of the foundational episodes of the series? And honestly, like we were talking about that not too long ago, and I'm sorry to say that I think so. Like I think that Bugs is like actually really important to this show. Like in terms of character building, like every time we talk about Dean kind of like loving comfort, we come back to this episode. Every time we talk about like Sam not understanding John and Dean having to take over, we talk about this episode. Every time we talk about Dean like saying one thing but meaning another, we come back to this episode. And it's just like, oh my God.
It's really funny how like it's for an episode that we all collectively hated so much that it's like become this weird like foundational, like it feels like the first moment we really get to peer inside of Dean from just being a hunter to being a person with an like emotions and a life and feelings. Like because I mean like,
maybe that's what it is.
It's the first peek behind the curtain that Dean isn't just this macho, you know, facade he puts on, that he's a person underneath with wants and needs and feelings.
Right.
Weird.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. It's the facade that he puts on that we kind of see cracking in Bugs. You know, we see it cracking in other episodes too, but I find that like the way that it cracks in Bugs is like so, I don't know how to say it. Like it's just so characteristic of him.
All right, this is gonna seem really weird, but I'm gonna start sorting my decorations, and you'll understand what that means in a minute. I'm just gonna clean my.
Just start sorting decorations. Okay, I need to bring my cupcakes outside, and I will bring my cookies back in. Oh, that was hot.
Yep. For some reason, my cupcakes are taking a lot longer to bake than I expected, and I'm getting a little freaked out now. Like I don't know why that is. Yeah, this is that thing where you think you have all the time in the world, and the littlest thing goes wrong, and then immediately it's panic mode. So I need to color coordinate my M&Ms for the decorations, and see if my cupcakes are done now.
Okay. I just want to say that I have not stopped running.
Jim, I have this.
Like, have not stopped running at all. Okay, so the cream cheese frosting is done.
Kill for that cream cheese frosting right a bit now.
No, we bake the cookies. I don't think I'm gonna finish. Okay. Let's give this a try.
I don't know if they're in the chat, but if my younger brother's here, he'd be so happy to see all the M&Ms.
He what? Say it again?
He'd be so happy to see all my M&Ms.
Okay.
He's a big M&M fan. We always bring him M&Ms.
Oh. Does he not have access to M&Ms?
No, but like whenever we go to the US, we'll always pick up like the fun extra flavors you can't get in Canada.
Ah, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I was like, does he not
Just,
have
like,
access?
if ever we're doing like desserts in the family and there's an option to put M&Ms on it, we do. I'm also meticulously putting all the M's right side up because they're the side that's going to go on the actual cupcake, so there'll be no visible M&M logo on the final design. Because that's the level of insanity I put myself into for this.
I need a flash freezer.
Sounds like Mary falling apart. I can't hear that. Oh, you're cooling back, I guess.
Another $5. Woo!
Heck yeah.
Wait, Rochelle, say that again. Wow.
This is so impressive. I'm so happy. Oops, I ate an M&M.
Oh, also, there was somebody else who was supposed to be baking. I think one of our listeners said that she would bake. I'm wondering how she's doing. If she can let us know in the chat, that would be great. Hopefully she's doing better than us. Well, at least better than me, because I don't want to
Yeah. So Mary, I'm gonna come clean about something.
What?
I forgot an ingredient in my batter.
What did you forget?
The milk.
Flour?
Milk.
Oh no.
Yup. So we're gonna see what happens with my special edition milk-free batter.
Very sweet of you to do it dairy-free for us, you know?
Yep, totally. There's a ton of milk in the icing, though.
A ton of milk in the icing.
Yeah, you put a little bit of milk in your buttercream icing, don't you?
I mean, I did put a little bit of cream, but not like a lot.
I mean, okay, there's a little bit. You're a good point. 3 tablespoons. I also like that my camera now is just me sorting M&Ms like a crazy person.
I'm
like, I
gingerbread men.
out of the room right now.
I will be dreaming of counting gingerbread men. Jeez. 8.
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh, I have another cat licking dishes.
Oh yeah, well, so right now, Drew is sorting M&Ms and I am counting gingerbread men. We are in concentration mode, and so it's a bit challenging for us to chat at the same time, but we're doing our best. We are doing our best. I have a question for people who are watching. How many people are watching? 14 people who have stuck with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. In what way? What is wrong with my kitchen?
Somebody said that Drew would get disqualified on any cooking show for lack of cleanliness. I mean, the cat licking the batter kind of gave that away, I think.
I mean, that's in the sink. That's like already in the dishwasher, essentially. That's the pre-rinse cycle, is the cat licks the dish clean.
Oh my god. There you go. Disqualified right there.
You're telling me your cat has never licked your dishes before they get cleaned?
No.
Oh,
I don't like
my cats.
Who will?
Well, luckily, none of you have to eat these but me, and my neighbors. So don't tell them unless they're watching.
I want to know if people in the chat think that like we remind them of fictional characters. Can be from Supernatural, doesn't have to be. But like Drew and I, what characters from any fictional anything do we remind you of? I'm
excited to hear these answers.
Sorry?
I'm nervous and excited to hear these answers.
Me too, honestly. I wonder.
It's my cupcakes, my milkless batter cupcakes.
Yeah. Drew, people in the chat have disqualified you.
What? The living home baking and having cats, I don't want to lock up.
Jody, really? Oh, that's nice. I love Jody.
I can see that.
What originals?
Oh, that's sweet.
No,
Thank
that's
you.
fine. I like that. Okay. I don't know if you can see them, but I want to show you my beautiful little gingerbread men. Look at how pretty they are.
Someone take some screenshots. I want to see these later too. Oh, beautiful. I can watch this back later like a weirdo.
Okay. My God, you guys. I have never hustled like this in a kitchen in my life.
Yeah, you're much more of a relaxed baker.
Okay. Let's do, oh no, icing. No. Let's clean up a bit because apparently, because I don't want to get disqualified.
That ship's already sailed for me, so screw it. One less chore until I'm done, and I can just throw everything in the dishwasher and go take a nap.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to, oh, hold on. There's something I forgot to do. Okay.
What happened?
No, it's just because I am so exhausted. Copy and paste. There you go. I don't know what's happening. Oh my God. Oh, good Lord. Okay, we're gonna make it through. Okay. The thing is, I'm just really trying to get everything done because, like, I want to get everything done. Okay, so use Drew's audio for a second, but Rochelle really wants to show you the wide shot of him because apparently it's funny.
Is it this? Is it the mess? Is that what's funny?
Aww, you look like a little kid.
You don't see the M&Ms on the other camera? Okay, it just looks cute. This is me shouting out to Fluffy. Fluffy, go jump on a counter and mess things up for Mary a little bit.
Don't need this either. Oh my God, you guys!
Come on, Fluffy, be my friend. Go mess up your mom.
What?
I'm yelling at Fluffy to come mess you up a little bit. Give me an advantage.
No, Fluffy. Okay, quick wipe. We're good to go. How do people on Bake Off do it when, like, their entire thing is dirty? Like, I don't understand. I need to have, like, at least a clean little bit of countertop. And I'm so sorry for using paper towel for all of this, but.
Oh, the amount of, like, spices and powders under my cutting board right now would kill you.
Okay. All right, next.
What did you do?
Okay. There's
Rochelle
water.
had a bit of an accident with some water, so we'll get a bit of technical. Sorry, everybody.
Powdered sugar. Okay, we start again. Royal icing now. What do I need? I need powdered sugar, which I have here, light corn syrup. All the way in the back. And white vanilla. Where are you, white vanilla? There you are. Okay. White vanilla, corn syrup. Tablespoon milk. Okay, well, we'll take it. All right.
Okay, come on, cupcakes, be done so I can put you at the cool.
Sugar. Okay. So I also just want to say that my sister is a potter. And she made this bowl with this glaze and everything. This is my favorite bowl.
I'm gonna put my stuff outside to cool. It's finally looking like it's done as it's gonna get in its current state.
Although it might be too small a bowl for what I wanted.
My cat's trying to get to the cupcakes outside. This is gonna be a problem.
Rochelle is back, and apparently we didn't use any. There were no major issues, let's say, from this. So that's good. Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? Yes. That's okay.
Okay, officially my decorations are ready to go. My icing's ready. My decorations are ready. My cupcakes are outside cooling. I might make this. We'll see if they're any good, but I'm gonna make it. Oh.
Okay. Let me just check on the gas.
People can know now. I'm gonna start tidying up. Ooh.
And 30. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. So they're going to be there in about half an hour. So it'll be perfect. Yeah. So 1 tablespoon of light corn syrup, 1 tablespoon, a quarter teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, one of my tricks, and I know that this is something that people do, but in case you don't know it, when I'm making royal icing, I like to use white vanilla because it's going to keep the icing very, very white. So what?
That's interesting. I did not ever think of that.
Yeah, I mean it's worth it. Plus, it has like that perfect like birthday cake feel, like that. You know, like it's not real because it's not like real vanilla. It's fake vanilla, but it's fine. Like it actually serves a really good purpose, I find, on its own. Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, royal icing.
I'm just cleaning down some of my equipment. I got a little bit of extra sugar on the mixer, in the mixer. But at this point, I'm just waiting for things to cool and hope my cupcakes are not a disaster, and then I can make them look pretty. And at the end of the day, no one can taste them but me, so all you have to go on is the looks. So
It depends. Yeah, sometimes not. It depends. Why? Oh, a pool. Oh. Oh my God, that's pretty!
what happened there?
Okay, hold on. My gingerbread men are so pretty. Oh my God.
I can't wait to see them. I'm so excited. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna like look back and watch this and be like, oh yeah, no, Mary won this by a mile, like out of the gate. Screw me. Okay, mixer is clean, stovetop is clean, counter's dirty. That's fine for now. Eggies can go away. My cat is just sitting on the kitchen table behind me, looking out the window at the cupcakes on the balcony. Nobody wants them.
Oh my God.
Hi, how's everyone doing over here?
I'm not sure that I heard you properly, but your cat is.
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, we can still hear you. It's all good. Oh, good.
Out.
How much time do we have left? 15 minutes? Okay.
At this point, I'm just waiting for the things to dry. Decorating, I don't think will take me too long, although I say that, I'm sure I'll be wrong. So I'm just waiting for the cakes to cool.
Where are you? There you are. Look at my gingerbread men. They're teeny tiny. They're so cute. Oh my God, I love them.
You should definitely save me some for when I get there in a week.
They won't make it a week. There's only 12.
Good point. We'll have to just bake some more stuff together. Okay, I have enough M&Ms to decorate all the cups. One will be a little funny looking, but that's its own fault for being funny looking.
Oh my God. My cupcakes are done. Cooled. Not on the hot surface. I have an issue with my icing. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I think I might have made a mistake when I. This is my.
Oh no!
This is my royal right now.
So the icing I did came out right. Batter, I'm worried about.
There you go. Okay. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Are you just like relaxing, Drew? Is that what I'm seeing?
I'm getting ready to ice. I'm just trying to make sure my icing wants to come out of the damn stupid icing tip I put in there. Yeah, this icing tip is definitely causing me trouble. Damn it. I really need to find an alternate for this. Shit. I have an idea. Get another thing. I switch the tips.
So rough, and now we too much water. No.
Dun.
It'll be glazed. It'll be glazed. It'll be great. Okay. All right. No, not yet. Now we put this in a small piping bag.
Okay. I'm doing some piping bag surgery here. This is what happens.
You guys, I am right now. Like, I am so glad that there's nobody here. Actually, I'm gonna take a second to drink water. I'm so glad that there's nobody here because I must stink up the place like crazy. I am so sweaty.
I'm putting a piping bag in a different piping bag.
Sometimes that has to happen. Let's see if it helps.
Yes, that works so much better. That's going to be so much better. Look at that piping bag on my screen. How pretty is she?
Wow. Yes, that's the consistency I want. Woo! I've been reading too much fan fiction.
How does that relate, Mary?
I don't want to say.
Yeah, I didn't think you did either.
Okay.
Check on the cupcakes. See how.
My favorite fan fiction? I don't know. I did that. Okay, so I've been reading a lot of Our Flag Means Death fan fiction lately, just like because, particularly with like Frenchie and Izzy, and I have to say that right now, mind the tags. It's not that one, but there's one fanfic that I really like, and it's called Repentance and Forgiveness by Dictionary Rights, and it's actually like so good, like so good. Highly recommend. Mind the tags. Yeah. Yes, that one is really good.
And that's an Our Flag Means Death one, you said?
Yeah, it's Our Flag Means Death.
Oh my god, it totally has to be. That's such a valid reason.
Is that why?
Oh, sorry. So someone was, I think it was Becca was saying, is that why they do Bake Off outside for the cool breeze? Because they're also sweaty from running around doing this kind of stuff. I'm like, that makes perfect sense.
Oh
Although
my
I have heard,
god.
apparently the tent, because it's like a fully closed tent, it gets really hot in the tent too.
I mean, I can't imagine making ice cream in that freaking tent. Like, and it's always on the hottest day of the summer. Although, I don't know. I've never been to the UK. I've never been to England, and so I don't know about its weather. All I know are the stereotypes. So maybe correct me. But
I
one
mean,
thing,
everyone I know from the UK and Ireland and stuff like that, they tend to say the stereotypes are pretty correct.
right? So, um, one thing that I kind of wonder is like, is it just like the one hot day of the year? Like, how does that work?
I mean, I feel like there's summers you must get like a few decent days of summer. It can't be all like the same way you think about like Quebec winters. Like, yes, they're cold and like slushy and bad, but there's always like a few decent days of winter mixed into the like usual blum. You know, even out here in Halifax, like we joke how it's foggy all the time. Like it was foggy the other day in the middle of a like, you know, cold day. It was like winter and snowy, and suddenly it was fog. But like some days are beautiful and clear. Don't believe me, but they're there.
I am now icing my cupcakes.
Mine are just about cool. I'm gonna go grab them now and ice them as well.
Now you're scaring me. Yours are just cool now. You took them out before me. Okay. I mean,
No, I think your cupcakes came out around the same time as mine because mine had to go back in and out a few times.
I can't hear you, Rochelle. Yep. Oh,
I mean, as Canadians, I'm used to that. The number of places I go where I just don't put on a coat because I don't feel it gets cold enough.
I have like arthritis in my hand. This is so painful. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm just doing my dollop of icing one so I can spread it.
We have icing. Okay, I'm gonna put them back outside because I'm now scared that I took them out too quick.
Okay, that rest will go into the piping bag for the piping part. That was just the piping part.
Okay. All right. Now, how much longer do we have? 40 minutes and I'm almost done? What? Should I be making anything else?
Oh, don't you dare, woman.
Maybe I should candy some oranges.
Make a 40 glaze orange cake.
I wish I could make that. That takes a while. Oh my god, well I can relax now. Is there anything anybody wants to ask me? Oh my god, I feel so good. Okay.
Are you like done icing them or you're letting it cool a little bit still?
So I'm done icing the cupcakes. Now I need to ice the gingerbread men. And after that, I'm done. I just need to assemble. Where are you at?
I'm just icing my cupcakes, then I can start decorating.
Cool. Okay. Teeny tiny. Okay, so we're gonna go back into focus mode, I guess. Rochelle, I don't know if you want to like maybe show my view so that people can see a bit better, maybe. Okay. So no, then it's fine. Oh. Okay.
There we go. They are all almost iced. We got a little more on these last few to get them a little even.
Okay. Well, we're okay. So not like this is what I'm learning. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to do them like that. Okay. So two. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Ah. One.
I thought I could do them the other way, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to do this old-fashioned way.
Oh my goodness. Okay. He looks like he has a tiny head. Okay, but look at how pretty.
Are you making the supernatural cast out of gingerbread men?
The what?
Are you making the show's cast out of gingerbread men?
I mean, that was not what I had in mind, but if that's what you're seeing, then I'm okay with that too.
Well, I can't see it, so I'm going off your. You said he has a gun.
What?
Did I not hear you say it looks like your gingerbread man has a gun, or am I hearing things?
I think you're hearing things.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm just putting my M&Ms on my cupcakes.
Insanity. Why did I decide to do this? This is crazy.
Oh my god, this is.
Having a breakdown again.
You and me both. Mine's just on the inside and quiet, but it's there.
Okay, well, you know what? Let me try
Yeah.
cookies. I'm gonna try one because oh no, it's coming out the other end. Business days to recover. Oh my god, they're so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a biased gun.
Oh my god, this is really good. The icing too. Oh my god. I want more icing with this. Oh. Mm. Oh, I did good. This is the first time that gingerbread cookies are turning out right for me. Turns out I live.
You need the pressure of being alive.
What? Oh yeah, to see who won. What I want to know
Yeah.
is. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Ah. Okay.
Just putting some decorations on some cupcakes, and then I have one last little bit of piping to do, and they should be done. And you, how are you doing?
Well, I am delicately icing mini gingerbread men, so you tell me how I'm doing.
Sounds like a fun day. My issue is my icing is so thick, it doesn't want to come out of any of my piping bag tips. So I have no idea how I'm going to pipe these properly with the last bit of decoration to finish the look.
Did you forget to put milk there too?
No, I put milk there.
So how did your batter come out?
Oh, it's awful. It's awful. The batters are a mess. They look terrible. They did not rise nearly as much as they should have. All for 2 tablespoons of milk, I forgot.
Whew. Oh, for 2 tablespoons of milk? No, then the issue is not the milk.
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out. I did everything else by the book. Yeah. Ooh, good idea. Thank you. I'm going to warm the icing in the bag with my hands, and that will hopefully help get it to soften a little bit and be able to pipe better. The problem, though, is because my cupcakes are so low, I had to use so much frosting to top them to get the decoration to work that I don't think I have nearly enough to actually do them right. So we're going to see how they come out. But thank you for the advice. I appreciate it, whoever said that. Yeah, so like Mary was saying before, I do a lot of baking normally, and it's whenever I try a new recipe, I've always got like a 50% chance it's gonna work or not. I'm sure which I don't really have a cupcake one, so I was kind of screwed. And I took my shot, and I clearly blew it. We'll see if they look pretty at least when I finish decorating them now.
I'm like holding my breath as I'm doing this. I gotta remember the yoga, right? Like breathe through the difficulty, find stillness and movement. Oop, no, I'm done. Okay, so now what do I want to do? Do I want to? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so now we're gonna put these outside so that they can. Oh my goodness, you guys! I don't know if you can see them. Hold on, I'm so sorry. But like, look at ah! 33 minutes left. Okay. Yeah, of course, whenever. I'm actually waiting now until to assemble. Yeah. I'm gonna come hang out for a bit. Oh my God.
How you doing there, Mary?
I can't believe that I got it done. Like I only have yeah. To tell us that.
Oh, I hear someone.
I'm so excited.
Hey, Mary, ask me if Jeremy's there.
Is Jeremy there? Is Jeremy
I believe he is.
Hi. It's so lovely it's so lovely to meet you, Autumn, honestly. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So thank you so much for hanging out with us for a little bit. Rochelle, can we just get a confirmation that people can hear Jeremy and Autumn? Oh, goodness.
Testing, testing, testing. Oh, we're frozen. I don't know what that means.
You need an ice heal to get rid of that problem, or a fire type Pokemon.
There we go. That's the delay.
Okay, yay.
Hi, everybody.
You think they just we needed to be more expressive?
That's exactly right. 100%.
We're so excited to have you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time.
No, my piping bag exploded.
Oh, no.
What is it? What did he say?
Something exploded.
My piping bag popped.
Yeah. I think you need. Do you have a tip in? Do you have a frosting tip in there?
Yes.
A metal tip? Okay, then don't put
Plastic
those.
one.
Like, maybe put it in the microwave for a bit, but like don't do it if you have like a metal tip in there.
No, it's a plastic tip. We're good.
Okay.
Don't put metal in the microwave. That's step number 1 for baking. That's what Autumn taught me.
I didn't know this was educational as well as entertaining.
Yes. $468. Oh my gosh.
Holy
Okay,
crap,
that means
that's
we have
amazing.
what? How much time do we have left to this to make it to 500? 29 minutes. Can we get us to
Easy.
$500 in 29 minutes?
Easy money.
Easy.
Everybody
I mean, let's try. $29. Post on Twitter. Tell people that we've been sweating for a full 3 hours.
I'm curious. We weren't able to. We were a little busy, so we haven't been able to keep up with the stream. What are you two making? Like, what is the current status of cupcakes?
I'm gonna get started just because Drew seems to be having an issue right now, so I'm gonna let him
Well,
come back.
on my camera, you can see
second.
the botched job of a decoration I've done because my piping bag exploded. I'm now out of icing. But they were supposed to look like little mini pies, like Dean would like little pies.
They do look like
They
little
do look like
pies.
little pies.
Yeah.
They look
If
so
I had a
cute.
little more frosting, I'd go around the edges to give them like a proper crust, but that didn't work, unfortunately.
Aw, I'm
And then
sorry.
the cupcake underneath is surprisingly liquidy, unfortunately, because I screwed up the batter somewhere.
Are you telling me there's a soggy bottom?
Oh, there is only soggy. There is no bottom.
Only sog, no bottom.
Oh my god. Oh, so Drew has had some mishaps throughout all of this. Me being who I am, I decided that I was going to make not only the cupcakes, but I was also going to make little mini gingerbread men to decorate them.
Of course, yes.
Right. So I went the extra mile and I did that. And I was freaking out at one point because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to make like the cupcakes and the cookies. But it turns out that everything is cooling now. So now I'm just kind of waiting, and I've iced everything and decorated. So all I need to do is just put the little gingerbread men like onto the cupcakes, and I am good. So yeah.
So this is that part where they take all the shots of you just sipping coffee while somebody else just
Make some tea.
Yeah, somebody else is crying.
I'm just thinking,
Make a cuppa.
make a couple. I was gonna say that, but then I was like, maybe I should just sit down.
Next year, y'all need to. Oh my God, Drew just collapsed. Is he okay? Is he alive?
Yeah, I'm just dealing with a frosting explosion back here, but everything's fine.
Yeah. Tears only add to the flavor profile.
There you go.
There's salted caramel.
Salty caramel.
I feel like the stress is like the sprinkle, it's like the magic. that you
Exactly.
sprinkle
Yes. 100%.
There's tasting the love and then there's tasting the sweat.
It is a it was supposed to be a little bit lighter in color. I guess it came out a little darker, but it's a chocolate buttercream frosting.
Okay.
And the M&Ms are designed to look like the fruit in the pie itself to give it kind of that illusion of a small little pie. Because I know Dean, he would love a cupcake, but he'd love it more if it were a pie.
He would love it if it was a pie. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. And so part of the rules were that we had to make like a spice cupcake. So both of our recipes are spice cupcakes.
Nice.
So Drew made the chocolate buttercream. I made a cream cheese buttercream. And then the little gingerbread men, which was crazy, but it worked out. And before we started all this, I told everyone, I'm like, so just so you all know, I've never successfully made gingerbread cookies before.
Have you not watched the Bake Off? That's classic Bake Off, like terrible stuff. Like you have to practice the bake.
Yeah,
I know. I just said, I was like, I really wanted to practice the bake. I just haven't been able to. It's just been
And there we go. A little bit of snow on the cupcakes. There.
Oh,
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
I love that. When
Just
you're
the
done,
finishing touches that get you
yeah,
the good grades.
there you go. When you're done, you can entertain, and I'm gonna finalize my stuff too, because I also have a little sprinkle of stuff to put on there that's not stress.
Now they're festive pies. They're not just pies. They're winter Christmas pies.
I love that.
No, not at all.
Exactly.
Never.
You see how often they say that, and you make fun of them for it, and then we're like, yeah, we did the same thing.
We did
Exactly.
exactly the same thing. Exactly. Like we just like, did you practice this? No, I did not.
Nell is
The
also
ones who are like,
suggesting
I
to make
practiced
a.
it 5 times, and I failed every time.
Nell is also suggesting to make a chai latte because she's been following along in my adventures of making a chai latte at the house, where I've burned it 7 out of 8 times so far. So, just
How'd you burn tea?
it's milk. It just overflowed. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
No, Jeremy, I'm with you. Every time I make hot chocolates, one of them always overflows, which is why
Exactly.
I have a hot chocolate maker that helps alleviate that problem normally, but I haven't used it yet.
You have to watch it like relentlessly. You have to be standing over it constantly just to make sure it doesn't go absolutely crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you follow that guy on TikTok that makes like different chai lattes?
No.
No.
Now.
There's a guy on TikTok and he talks about chai all the time, and he shows you how to make chai with the milk, with everything, and like it's supposed to boil, and then like he talks about it as like an exercise in meditation or something, like almost where he's like, oh, like it's, you have to watch it, you can't be doing something else, you can't be distracted, you need to be focused. And I'm like, I can't be focused, forget that.
I was looking at TikTok every single time it burned over. It boiled over. So like not meditating at all.
I feel like the line, there's a guy on TikTok for that is like there's an app for that. There's a TikTok for everything, for everyone, for every niche.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I wound up on French cat TikTok the other day. So it was just a bunch of French cats and like stealing quiches. It was very bizarre.
Hoity-toity cats steal only the nicest of cheeses.
That's really funny. Autumn, do you bake at all?
Oh yes,
Oh, man.
I actually struck out today. I thought I was so close to be able to just knock out some red velvet or something. Like I was going to do red velvet cupcakes, and what were we missing? Flour.
Basic ass flour.
Yeah, I feel like that would not have worked. Like that's
I assembled everything. I'm like, I've got food coloring, vinegar, I've got every weird ingredient, the right number of eggs, and then I'm like, oh.
You should. I'll have to send you some pictures when she makes horse cookies. She makes little. Makes cookies in the shape of like a horse face, and she decorates them all to match her friends' horses when she goes to horse shows.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard of.
Well, it's like a performance increase, right? Like at least +5 or something like that. You're like, I've got a little horse that looks like my horse. Like,
the inspiration about this is amazing. What it can do to a dice roll.
Exactly, 100%.
So for entertainment purposes, I'm trying one of my unfrosted cupcakes. I don't have enough frosting to do the 2 backup ones. I'm eating it with a spoon because it's not solid enough. But it's delicious.
But it's a great pudding.
It's a good pudding.
I went very British. I went for the pudding literally.
Have y'all gotten to the pudding episode yet? I don't remember what episode that is.
Yes, we've gotten to the pudding episode.
Okay, good. Because if you can't have pie, Dean loves pudding. So
I was trying to keep it on brand.
For a second, I thought you were still talking about the Bake Off, and I was like, "Oh, the pudding episode."
The pudding episode.
Pudding.
So how's the flavor profile?
Yes, Rochelle. Yeah, I'm ready. Hold on. Okay, well, fine. I was waiting for Drew to come and entertain our guests, but like,
I'm here. I'm entertaining.
I'm okay.
We've been entertaining the entire time. I ate batter on camera 3 times now. Yeah, these are I want to know what I did wrong because this is a really good recipe. Otherwise, I don't know where I screwed up in the actual cupcake though. Butter, sugar, flour, ginger, and cinnamon, 3 large eggs. The only thing I missed was a tablespoon of milk. Yeah, Jeremy, I forgot the milk in my recipe. I'm a real idiot.
I'm laughing with you. I promise.
Oh no, I appreciate that.
As somebody that burns milk on a regular basis, like I have no ground to stand on when it comes to judging anybody. Although I think I am judging the two of you, so I will be doing that later. Oh, that's a good question because like all of season, because y'all are in season 7 now, and like 8, 9, and 10 are just a blur to me. The stuff, I guess, from the episode I can remember the finale of season 11, because I think it's one of the better finales. Without going into details or anything, it's just one of the most unusual finales for Supernatural, and also like does something kind of crazy. But like I think that's going to be a pretty exciting episode to listen to in 5 to 6 years when you get to it. So
yeah, that one where the does the redacted.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Autumn's a Supernatural expert, so you can ask her any questions about Supernatural that you have, and she will be glad to answer.
Amazing.
Okay, Autumn. So who is your favorite character besides the main 3?
Oh, that's a really good question. I gotta go Garth.
Gotta go Garth. They just met Garth for the first time. So
Oh, good. Oh, I would have felt really bad if I'd spoiled just now. You're like, who is that?
Oh, don't worry. Autumn, the rule of thumb is if you name a character I don't know, I instantly assume they're a dog.
Okay. Good.
So Garth was a dog up until about a week ago.
Oh, look what she's got the gingerbread man and the cupcake and everything. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
The other problem too is I can't see what Mary's doing, so I have no idea how badly I'm being beaten right now.
Benny is probably a dog, Nell, in chat. Nell says Benny is probably a dog, so that's...
Yeah, Benny is another name I've heard come up when I assume is a dog until further notice.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to go further? Okay, Jesus. I don't think you're going to come out of the friggin' tray without falling apart.
This is like an episode of Taskmaster where you have to justify the gift and why it's good.
I think so much. Next year we're doing Taskmaster, Mary. I'll kick your butt at that.
Oh, I will be your Taskmaster. I have. This is my dream. Let's get the podcast together and let me assign them stuff to do. Yes.
Okay, I have one nice tray in the house. I'm going to use that and try to make them come out of this tray and not explode and melt as I do so. Well, I can't see what she's doing, and I know whatever I do won't compete with her, so.
No, not
I'm
at
still
all.
going to try. I'm just going to fail.
Okay.
On the Bake Off, we would all walk over and love and support you right now.
That's true.
You'd be getting
Yeah.
big hugs.
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta hide the tears from the cameras like season 1 Bake Off.
Oh,
Yup.
Oh,
all right.
that's
What I lack in skill, I make up for in entertainment, I hope.
Look at those little guys.
those little guys are adorable.
I assume that's gingerbread men.
So I have no icing or piping skills, so that's why I was particularly impressed by your decorating like horses, because I'm like, that's not easy. Like, that's wow. I'm particularly excited that I managed to make like just these little faces.
Yeah, it's kind of
Adorable.
like karaoke when people have one song. I don't know how to decorate anything else. I can make little horses. I can't make anything else. A heart, I'm out.
Horses is great. I'll take horses.
We made X-rated Christmas cookies one year, and she was really good at that too. So
They were for a bachelorette party.
Oh, I've done that before. That was fun.
Last sentence.
I feel the encouragement and love. This is all, you know what? It's a bad batter. I screwed up something in the batter, and the result is the cupcakes are not solid. So everything else is falling apart, but I appreciate it, and it will not discourage me. You will expect more bakes in the Discord and other social media soon.
yes, that's what we want to hear. More bakes.
More bakes, more bakes, more bakes. How much time do we have left? Oh, okay.
15
Well,
minutes.
I mean, I don't know. If we both finish early, do we just finish early? Like, is that what happens? Early?
You move right into recording an episode.
Yeah, y'all ready?
Perfect. Amazing.
Then you know what? I think I am ready. I'm gonna live with what I have. Like in Bake Off, sometimes you don't make it all the way, and you got to present what you got.
You got to present what you got. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So just everybody, because we're both done early, we're gonna end the competition early. So I will start then. I made a dozen baked cupcakes, obviously baked cupcakes. In these little, so there are 12. You can count. There's 6 on this. No, there's 8 here and 4 here. I'm like, oh yes, math is hard. So we have a beautiful spice cupcake with a cream cheese frosting and a little gingerbread man. That's
Look at
gonna.
the little dude.
I know. I'm so happy.
Absolutely adorable.
Do I have to try and like say how good it is, or
Now you have to eat on camera.
I have to eat on camera in front of people? That's great. I love that. So let me try the cookie first.
ASMR style.
Yes,
Oh,
like get real close to the microphone.
Okay, this is delicious. I do wish there was a little bit more icing, but it's very good. I'm for a second bite. Now, how about this? It holds.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice.
Ouch.
Rochelle caught my sass. I love it. And now, baked through.
Baked through.
Do I hear Fluffy in the background?
And yeah,
Fluffy wants a cupcake.
I'm surprised because I thought it was going to be heavy, but no, with the cupcake is very light, and the icing just kind of like works really well with it, and the cream cheese. I don't know. Great. Overall, great. Love it. I'm giving myself 10 out of 10. I love
10
it.
out of 10. Can you give yourself a handshake?
I can give myself a handshake. There you go.
So on my end, again, I can't see myself on the camera. So you have to let me know. Am I in an angle where my cupcakes are well presented and well visible?
They are. Yes, we can see. Get a little closer to the camera if you can. I want to see the M&Ms a little bit closer.
I did my best to make sure the M&Ms were M side down, so you wouldn't see they were M&Ms.
Perfect. I love it. I love it. Nice
I
work.
went for a pie. Unfortunately, I ran out of frosting, so the pie's outer edge that would hide some of the messier design is missing. You may also.
These look so good. Yeah.
They're
so
cute.
intricate.
I love them. Honestly, like I know what I would do better for next time, and I've definitely learned some lessons here. Like a different recipe altogether that holds together because I'm now going to take one of the other 2 that are not plated because the plate only held 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 because I can count. So I'm going to take one of the other ones, and you will see even just from the way I'm holding it, it is very much not solid.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to eat it with a
I was
spoon.
Paul Hollywood. I would say your texture is maybe not quite where you wanted it to be.
No, I don't think it was. I can't tell. There's frosting and cupcake in there. I can't tell the difference. But damn if I wouldn't eat every single one of these, though.
I
Did I just actually make frosting twice and bake the frosting?
I love you so much.
Respect how clean your workstation is.
Absolutely,
Like, I saw
yeah.
you clean it as you go the whole time. Like a health inspector could come in and they'd be not.
Chat say nothing. Chat say nothing.
Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
1 point.
That there was a cat in my workspace.
Oh no!
There was talk. Yeah, there was talk in the chat that Drew would get disqualified in any competition.
In any cooking competition.
Yeah.
For
I can't
cleanliness.
tell if I'm eating icing or cake anymore, but it's really delicious.
That's awesome.
Yes, yeah. Nell is right
I
on the top.
appreciate it. Now I
She's all over
appreciate
it.
truth.
Drew, honestly, I'm sad that I'm not there to try one of those because they
I would gladly take one of your spoons and consume one of those, no problem.
It reminds me of my wife once made brownies that had a very similar issue where they came out like liquid, and they were the best brownies ever. So I'm really happy with these. But also, I don't think they're going to travel to my neighbor's house very safely. So I guess they're all going to stay here and be with me.
Oh no!
Oh
What a
no!
problem to have.
Poor Drew. And I have all these leftover M&Ms.
Perfect. I love it.
Best
So,
flag.
Rochelle, I think it's time to open the polls and see how badly I lose. I mean, who wins?
Well, the good thing is that the consequence is something you're going to enjoy doing.
True.
That was the issue. Like, I really didn't want to lose, not because I didn't want to lose, but because I didn't want to do the consequence.
I forget what are the stakes of this. I've already forgotten what the stakes are. Oh no, the loser has to perform as monologue from Supernatural. Is that right? Do I remember that? Yes.
So everyone who donated will be asking you to submit your suggestion for a scene from the show, obviously one that I've seen, and I will then do a dramatic reading of that scene.
There's only one answer to this, and I'm sorry. It's got to be Sam's Sam's speech. I go dark side or something. Like that's the one. You have to do that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel the poll right now.
Well, we'll see if anyone else suggests anything different, but I
just try to take these cupcakes, make something good out of them.
Oh, okay. You haven't done the poll yet. Okay.
Make another one.
What do you mean? How do people vote?
I don't know how to see everybody.
I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even see. I'm not even watching the YouTube live or anything. Like, I have no clue what's going on. We can entertain. Okay, so what about Autumn? What so we have seen up until about season 7, mid-season 7.
Okay.
What is one storyline, without giving too much away to Drew, what is one storyline that you're always excited for people to watch? So if Drew hasn't seen anything past season 7, if there was one part that you're like, oh, I'm excited for you to get there, like what would it be?
Oh,
see, the problem is Autumn dropped off after season 5 and only listened to Monster of the Week after that.
No, you can't see it. My hands are sweating right now because all I can think is, what if I spoil? What if I spoil?
Yeah.
I mean, you always love all the classic ones when people turn into dogs, mystery holes.
Yeah.
Just all the heaters.
But yeah. There you go. So you're more into like the funnier ones than the serious ones, because that was another question that we got, and I was like, no, I'm not answering that.
For the emotional ones, you really have to like kind of watch the whole season and like build the progression, like spot watching them. But I don't know, the good comedy ones, you could put them on any time.
When we started Monster of the Week, she was watching the episodes with me before we would podcast about them, and that lasted till about like season 3, and then she was like, "I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to." She was like, "This is a lot of work."
Once people were getting the water supply, I was like, I'm gonna look at my phone.
Very similar boat. She'll like once in a blue moon be like stitching or doing some arts and crafts and be like, "Oh, just put on whatever you want." And I'm like, "Oh, I have an episode to watch." So she'll watch like one episode completely out of context and just be like, I listen to you. I know what the show's about. I have no clue what's happening.
That's so funny.
Like I'm always like, there's certain episodes like I know we eventually get a Scooby-Doo episode. I'm gonna make her watch that one with me because that'll be fun.
Yeah, that one you can watch without context. Like, it's fine.
We skipped ahead, so we were kind of in non-spoilers and spoiler land for Monster of the Week because we just hadn't seen any of those episodes yet when we started the podcast. And when they announced the Scooby episode, it was right after another very important episode, and I ended up skipping ahead like 3 seasons to watch the 2 of them. And you want to talk about confused and out of context? I had no idea. Well, they were talking about like the overarching drama, and I'm like, I don't know. I need to forget all of this before I go back to podcast about it.
I should have read the Bible before I did this.
Yeah, I need Cliff Notes for Supernatural.
Honestly, I wish we could do it, but like I can't think of a way to do it where it wouldn't ruin the whole experience of our show. But
Yeah.
imagine like giving me a completely out of context episode from like 7 seasons from now and being like, watch this and see how much I could put together.
There's a couple of good ones that there's a couple of good ones that might be fun for that. I'll have to think about that because there's a couple of them in the later seasons that aren't really directly connected to stuff that.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh well,
There's a Wizard of Oz episode?
maybe.
So now I have to look forward to Scooby-Doo, Wizard of Oz, and Pac-Man Fever. Those are the three themes I know are coming
I mean,
college
the
stuff.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang episode.
Oh, that one's really good. Yeah.
It's also
Very
the problem now where like Mary's referenced episodes, like potentially a musical episode or a dance episode, and I assume it's fake, but I have no way of knowing.
You're also doing a lot assuming that it's the same episode. What if there's 2 different episodes, one musical and one dance?
Oh Jesus!
I'm just saying there's a lot of possibilities out there.
Thanks, Jeremy, for furthering my confusing work. I really love that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the one with that demon that can only be killed by doing the wobble.
Can only be killed by what?
Ooh.
I can't believe it. This is my surprise face.
I'm gonna give.
Oh my gosh.
Jeremy,
I tell you though,
ever
it's
seen
not
a
as like cut and dry. Oh wait. I think we have
An upset?
oh no.
I can't
I
see
think
the
everybody
result.
gave Drew the pity vote. Ooh.
Well, then Drew's winning, and that's wonderful. Let's do it. Let's.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving. We were at 60-40. Now we're at 57-43. Everybody jump in there and vote. We gotta.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's true. Oh, he's got his whole family watching.
Oh, that's no fair. That's no fair. Hold on. Autumn.
I doubt they're still here. I severely doubt they're still here, and also I know my family; they wouldn't vote for me.
They're like, we love him, but I don't know, little gingerbread men. That's pretty good.
Also, the chance of me doing something embarrassing on camera later is a better reward for them.
Oh.
My family lives for stupid content I do on camera.
We all
I once filmed my brother live in concert, and I was singing along without realizing it, and you can hear me singing along in the background. And that clip of me singing along in the background of filming my brother has been resent around my family group chats regularly for the last like 12 years.
Oh no.
Well, it should.
You know, when you're a big fan of the
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys, you just can't help singing.
Me singing, being funny, and me being embarrassed, their favorite.
So where are we at? I shouldn't have said anything about not wanting to do the consequences.
You're back in the lead, 71-29.
$71.29. Okay, well at least so if it had been close, I would have said, well, let's keep it open. But I guess like it's not really close anymore. Like, do we feel confident? Like, how do we feel?
I'm okay accepting my defeat.
It'll be a better oh, how about if I do this? Apparently if I do this, something happens. I don't know. No, not anymore.
I hope you guys can't hear our dogs howling at the UPS man in the background. Hopefully that's not coming over the mic.
Just a little bit, but I love it.
No, but I mean, we've had a lot of cats. Fluffy showed up earlier. We saw Pono. We saw the other one, whose name I can never remember. But yeah, we saw both of Drew's cats before, so it's all good. It's okay. Where are we at in terms of donations? Did we make it to 500? Oh my goodness, that's so
Oh wait.
Yay!
Oh, we got you. Hold on. Autumn's got to donate. I'm gonna make Autumn pay.
You said.
Also, I do want to shout out to everyone. My wife made a donation on our behalf, but she did it through her company, so it didn't show up on our feed here because her company matched it that way.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Nice. Very good.
So we started with a little extra in the tank that we didn't get to put on stream. So
We made our goal.
Oh.
We made our goal. We've beaten the goal. I am so happy. As punishment, I will do my tasks. I'll even eat more of my cupcakes if I have to.
I would be very excited to try one of these cupcakes, Drew. Like, this is not like, yeah.
Like
They're good.
they are really tasty. Like, I'm super excited to keep eating them. I've already had 3 and I'm gonna die if I keep going. But I'm going out tonight to a Christmas party where there'll be many substances to abuse. So when I come home at like 3 in the morning, a little bit hungry,
Oh
that's
yeah.
where these are going.
Right back in the microwave. Heat them up. And slip them down.
More
Maybe
liquid.
we should put crackers on them.
Yeah. Hey, it's not pasta, Mary. Come on.
That's only for pasta, right?
Your brand is never going
to recover from that.
I'm sorry, but that was just too funny. The first time I heard that, I was just howling in my car, like by myself.
I'm sorry. What is this with pasta and crackers I missed?
So one time, so Louisiana has something called drive-through daiquiris stores, where you can just get a daiquiri anytime that you want them on the road. And that's bad.
They're like
Yes.
big gulp size. So like they're
Yeah.
like 44 ounce. Like
Yeah, you could get a 64-ounce daiquiri if you want one. And I did.
I do.
And it wound up with me eating pasta and deciding to keep it for the next day. And instead of using any number of things we have in the house to cover it with, to put it in the refrigerator, instead I just put crackers, like saltine crackers on top of the pasta, and stuck it in the microwave, or stuck it in the refrigerator, and woke up the next morning with no memory of doing this until I opened the refrigerator and was presented with cracker covered pasta. And yes, that's my shame. And then Autumn saw it, and I heard her scream from across the house when she saw it the first time. So what did you do?
I think it's a man thing. Like, as a man, I can say the weird, like, putting something away and not thinking about it. I have gone for my Tupperwares before and found Tupperware food I put away a few days ago that I meant to put in the fridge. I put in the Tupperware pantry.
Oh no.
We've all done it.
yeah, I put the ice cream away in the fridge.
You
often.
did.
Often.
Yeah,
I mean-
I remember that.
Oh no.
Well, I'll find unmicrowave Tupperwares of food in the microwave. Because I'll do is I'll put it away to let it cool a bit before I throw it in the fridge, and then forget to go back for it. So the next day for lunch, I go and open the microwave and go, oh, my lunch is already in here, ready to go.
Yeah, health inspector's not going to love that part.
Well, the amount of cat hair all over my counters, or I'm already screwed, apparently.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, honestly, so are we ready to like kind of wrap things up, Rochelle? We haven't heard from you in a while.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. So I'm just going to repeat everything that Rochelle just said because you guys can hear her. But yeah, so she's in the process of actually making the donation to the archives with the full amount that everybody donated. Again, thank you so much for helping us make this goal. Like, this was a very lofty goal for us. Like, I didn't expect, I don't want to include everybody else, but I didn't expect.
No, I'm with you.
500. So I'm very excited about that. Anyway, there were a lot of unknowns for this, and it worked out. You know, there was a choppy 45 minutes at the beginning, but thanks everyone for sticking with us and for hanging out with us for a little bit and for donating money. We're gonna show proof that we made that donation as well on social media. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, Jeremy. Autumn, it was amazing meeting you.
It was great to meet y'all finally.
It was so nice to have you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for being there with us and for supporting us in you know, at all of the ways, and for your donation. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. We're so happy to be here, and we're so happy to help, even in the smallest way possible. And y'all are doing some amazing stuff. I had never heard of this organization before, and it's an extremely cool organization.
It is really cool. Like they also make everything that they have, like all of the archive material that they have, they make it available for anybody in the world to come in and go through. If especially for research projects. So in terms of queer research, they are a world wide resource actually. So yeah, we're helping in small ways, small things, but like we figured that we wanted to give back a little bit
Absolutely.
this winter. So thank you everybody.
Thank
Rochelle,
you.
out and thank you so much for being there, for hanging out with us on a busy Saturday. So all right, bye everyone.
Bye.